So welcome to part 2 of Understanding Life Compensation Plan. In this video we're going to jump right in and learn about the Life Compensation Plan and how you can expect to earn from this plan. The Life model utilizes what's called the stair-step breakaway plan, which is a two-part plan that has a front end and a back end. The front end is called the stair-step, which basically means as you grow your team, as you increase your sales, as your volume goes up, you have the ability to earn between 5 and 50% of the volume that's generated within your team. The back end of this plan is called a breakaway, which means once someone in your team has reached the same compensation level that you have, you then no longer earn the same way. You move into the leadership bonuses, the depth bonuses, the one-time cash awards, the trips and incentives. And so this plan is basically a two-part compensation plan. How does the pay plan work? I'm going to give you a basic scenario here to kind of help you understand exactly how this pay plan would pay you. Example number 1, let's say that you enroll as a Life member, you're subscribed at the $50 level. You would go out and you enroll Donna at the $50 subscription level, and you enroll Sally at the same level. At the end of a calendar month, Sally, Donna, and your volume will all accumulate to put you at the 150 PV level. So basically what we could do is we could take $150 times 5%, and that would give you a net check of $7.50. The next question would be, how do I help my team earn? And so what you're going to help Donna and Sally do is basically repeat the same thing that you've already done. You're going to help Donna go out and enroll 2 members of Life at $50 subscriptions. You're going to help Sally do the same thing, 2 members of Life at $50 subscription. At the end of a calendar month, both Donna and Sally's team volume has helped them reach the $150 PV level, which will give them a 5% return. So both of them earn a $7.50 check. Now the volume from both teams accumulates to put you at the 350 PV level or 300 PV level, which is 10%. And so the check to you is calculated by this. You take $350 times 10%, which would be $35, minus $7.50 paid to Donna, minus $7.50 paid to Sally. So the net check to you in this scenario would be $20. Now the next question would be, what will it take for me to break even if I'm on my own $50 subscription? So there are 2 different ways to do this. The first of all is what's called the Life 3 and It's Free program. Now I didn't quite understand the program, so I emailed Life and I had a couple of great responses from them, and I'll read those to you. The first one is this: Hello Jim, thank you for contacting customer support. These are all excellent questions. I will list them in the order you had asked. The 3 for Free program works if you have 3 customers that submit subscription orders. They do not get a spot in Life if they are just signed up as customers. Customers also do not become members. They can cancel their customer account to become a member, but you would have to request that from us. Also, customers do not receive any type of compensation from Life since they are not members. I hope this helps. Please let me know if there's anything else that I can help you with. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. And so my next question was whether or not you got overrides on the volume generated by customers. And so here's the email in response to that question. Hello James, thank you for contacting customer support. You do not get paid off the volume, you just get the subscription amount that you qualify for. Please let me know if there's anything else that I can help you with. Thank you and have a wonderful day. So if you want to earn enough to pay for $50 subscription, the first way to do that is to simply generate 3 retail customers that aren't members of Life. By doing that, you will then get an equivalent subscription credit of $50 to your account. The second way to earn $50 or to break even on your own subscription is to do that by generating enough team sales that your override is equal to or greater than $50. So I'm going to present a couple of different scenarios to you here of how to do that. Remember, in a stair-step breakaway, width creates profitability and depth creates security. And so scenario number 1 is what I call a super recruiter. This is the first way to break even on your own subscription. A super recruiter is someone who has the ability to go out and recruit 10 personals frontline who are all on a $50 subscription. In this scenario, the volume would look like this. Your personal volume would be $50, your group volume would be $500 because you have 10 times $50 subscriptions, and your total group volume would be $550. You then calculate that by looking down here, which you would be at the 300 PV level or 10%. So in this scenario, you earn $55 and none of your partners have qualified because they have not reached the 150 PV level yet. And so in this type of a scenario, basically, if you utilize this method of structuring your entire team, only 1 out of 11 could earn $50. So that would indicate, in the most profitable scenario, a success rate of 9.09 or a failure rate of 90.91%. The ratio of success, it's very easy to figure out how the mathematics work. You simply calculate how many people you would need in your own sales team, each selling the minimum requirement in order for you to break even on your own subscription or auto ship. So this basic building block sets up the mathematical equations for the entire life compensation plan. A best case scenario in this plan, if everyone was doing the minimum, would be a 1 out of 11 success ratio. Okay, so now we've covered the super recruiter scenario. Scenario number 2 is what I will call a team builder. This is someone who's maximizing the compensation structure. In order for you to build a secure business, it's important that you help your team duplicate what you've done. You support them, you help them, you teach them. And so scenario number 2 is what I call a team builder. This is someone who's really into supporting their team. What will it take as a team builder to earn $50 from your sales team? You need to put together a team that looks something like this here on this slide. Your personal volume would be $50. Your group volume would be $1,050. Your total group volume would be $1,100 a month. You had 7 people that would reach the 150 PV level and would earn a check of at least $2.50. You would have 2 people that would reach the 300 PV level and would earn between $25 and $30 a piece. And you would have 1 person who reaches the $600 PV level, which would earn $40. And then you would be at the 1,000 PV level. So basically what that means is your gross earnings would be $1,100 times 20%, which is $220, minus $90, which would be paid out to Team A, minus $45 that you'd be paid out to Team B. And so the net amount to you at this point, with this type of a team structure in place, would be $90. So at this point, you have broken even. You have paid for your monthly subscription and have a little bit of extra cash left over actually at this point. And so what this means, if you utilize this method of structure in your entire team, only 1 out of 22 could earn. So if you look at all the people here, 1 out of 22 would earn enough to pay for their $50 subscription. So this, although this is a less profitable way to do it, this is actually a more secure way to build your business. But this would indicate a success rate of 4.5% or a failure rate of 95.5%. And so this basic mathematic of this compensation plan will never change. No matter how large your team is, no matter how big you grow your group, it will always have this same success and failure ratio. Now the next question I would ask is, what is it going to take for you to build a team that will pay you $1,500 a month? So basically what that's going to take is going to take Team A, 150 people each at $50 subscription, and it's going to take Team B, 150 people each at $50 subscriptions. And so both of these teams would qualify at the 6,000 PV level, or 40%. The accumulation of both teams would put you at the 15,000 PV level for 50%. So the payout's going to look something like this. They take 15,000 times 50%, which would equal $7,500, minus $7,500 at 40%, or $3,000 going to Team A, minus $3,000 going to Team B. And so at this point, the net commissions to you are $1,500. In a group of 300, this is the question: how many out of 150 on Team A and 150 on Team B would be earning enough to pay for their own subscription on a recurring basis? It's a very simple formula to figure out. You divide 300 by the success ratio of 22 to 1, or you take 300 divided by 22, and that would equal 13 people. And so out of a team of 300 people, all at the $50 subscription level, the best case scenario, with the exception of the 3 and it's free program, would be 13 people who can pay for their subscription. Please join us on video number 3 to learn a little bit more about the life compensation plan.